town of Black Horse, Kansas, 1871. Almost a full year after the anniversary of the American Civil War, which has gone on for a full decade. Black Horse is a town that makes its money building the Transcontinental Railroad towards California, but has recently come under siege by some strange happenings. Gang members that apparently can come back from the dead. Strange replicant plant people who take the shape of other people in the town. And possibly interlopers from down south. But our posse, a stalwart team of seasoned adventurers, have decided to throw all of that to the wind and plan a party for a group of trappers named the Muckenfusses. Most of our last session was done planning said party. And now, I believe it is time to pull the trigger on said party.
Hey, the party is an elaborate scheme to get information. So
before we do that, is this up here on this side? Is this okay to have?
What are you?
Is it not kosher right now?
I think it's safe to leave.
We'll leave it to the editor, you know.
I'll find out by Monday, and I'll make a decision, and I will let you guys know.
We are not. We don't have $8 for the verifications.
Oh yeah.
Guess we can drop that.
We'll put it up there now.
Yeah.
What if Elon was our one viewer? Now he's like can't support this.
He's gonna go on Joe Rogan's podcast and talk shit about us.
I like the idea that 6 men in their 30s can't pull together $8.
Not today's
economy. Understand? This is a recession.
How are we also going to afford a Starbucks? Come on, guys.
We're in a turkey shortage, John.
And Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
So yes, we kind of left off. The ending of last episode was kind of not so much role play, most planning things out and setting things up. So,
we did have, I don't know if Mess was here for it, we did have the reveal that Atticus was back.
Yes.
And then we had, at least I had the idea that the person that brought him back wants to kind of, because the person that would get nothing from as coming back would be, oh god, what's her name? Victoria Rose Harcourt, because she owns a railroad. So we kind of figured him bringing back was put a wrench in their rail company. So that's why we decided it was the, oh god, which one was it? The Lone Star Continental Confederacy? Is that one?
Lone Star is the name of the
Lone Star. So we thought that it was the Lone Star was behind bringing Atticus back. So that was what we kind of deduced based on the other rail companies that would gain the most from Atticus coming back.
If you guys, so with that, I can, if you want to make a roll, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but you can make a roll for some more information on what exactly Lone Star Rail Company is.
Yeah, I would love to do that. What is that?
Well, what you would roll, you would either roll history or driving. Now that affects the information that you get.
Okay.
Driving would be the operation of the trains themselves. History would be what exactly the history of the rail company, or you could roll occult, which is I could tell you some. If you roll success, that's more in the underbelly of the railroad. I know that you.
The only one I have is driving.
So
any other one would be at a negative. Right?
Yeah, but what you roll depends on the information that I get you.
Okay, I'll play it safe for now, and I will roll driving.
Okay, if you get a raise on this, I will say you can roll again one of the other ones.
Okay.
For additional information.
Alright, cool. I got a 5.
That is a success. So, what I can tell you is that the rail company is probably the furthest along. It goes along the actual. The rail company goes around the Gulf of Mexico all the way up through the New Mexico territory, along the border to Mexico. And it is, the target destination is Los Angeles, which is in this, in our world, and most of you would probably know this, except maybe Cletus, is actually a independent free city-state. It is seceded from the Union. It is called Los Angeles. That is the target destination of their rail company.
And does it start in Texas? Where does it start?
It technically starts in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, so it actually goes all the way west.
Yeah, but it isn't a full railroad.
So
yet.
it's on, and it's gotten to where?
Well.
We don't know that. Okay.
I can. Justin can tell you where it stops if he remembers session 0, because that wasn't too long ago.
No pressure or anything, Justin. It's just that this campaign relies on you.
It's up to you. If you want them to know, or if you don't remember, I can remind you.
I don't remember.
Okay. Do you want care if everybody knows?
Yeah, I don't care.
It stops in El Paso.
Okay.
That's where it currently stops.
Gotcha.
But there's rail. I will say that there's rail on the other side. Like on both sides, it just stops in El Paso.
I guess something blew up
Something
there.
happened.
Oh, bridge went out.
Yeah, something like that.
But it also extends in the other direction. The Confederacy is trying to connect their transcontinental railroad, Los Angeles to Richmond, Virginia.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's what they. That's the end goal, but it's not done.
Gotcha.
That's all I can give you.
Alright, so we got all that. Okay, interesting. Because we would have figured that out. Or discussed that when we were talking about Lodestar, because that's what we believe is behind these weird happenings to kind of deter this railroad.
Yeah.
Like, take out one competitor railroad. Because it's all about the railroads, apparently. All about them.
It is. At least as far as we know.
Alright, so did we decide that we're going to go to bed last session after our discussion, and the next day was going to be the party?
We got set up for it.
Yes. All right. So I guess are we waking up now and
It depends. Well, I can skip to the party unless there's anything you guys need to do specifically. We can just do rolls and go. Like, we don't have to do any role play. If there's something you need to roll for, we'll just do it. You guys tell me what we're doing. I'm just gonna.
Well, did we tell the people what date we were planning to have?
But we will let them know. So we will let them know in the morning, saying, "Hey, we're going to do it."
I think, if I recall correctly, it was like supposed to be when you were talking to Victoria Rose. It was supposed to be like the following evening.
Yes, that's what we kind of believe. So yes, we've given them a note. So let's go say that it's good today, and everyone is new.
And it's happening on like the main road, the thoroughfare of town.
It's gonna be like a little festival, you know.
Yeah.
Essentially, it'll be a street fair. Yeah.
It's gonna be face painting, you know. It's gonna be.
I want you to do face painting.
With my one arm.
Face painting. Blood running.
I'm right-handed. Just
with your gun hand.
It's like tape.
You put a paintbrush in the barrel.
Well, that works because if you cut them and they're plant people and they don't flinch, then
painting a fly lands on my wrist.
I love it. Is there anything anybody needs to do in the meantime? Anything characters want to discuss?
So it would have been 2 days since the sheriff went out.
It would have been. It would now be. Well, no. 2 days was when Atticus wants to duel you.
Okay, but I just want to know.
So it would be, if we go right to the party, it would be a day and a half since the sheriff left.
All right, just want to make sure. So,
Yeah.
all right. I'm okay if fast one of the party. Is everyone cool with that?
Yeah.
Just set up everything. Or is there anything you wanted to do? Or
actually, I do want to talk to Cletus. I want to fill him in on other stuff that's going on.
Sure. Is it a clandestine conversation?
What does that mean?
Secret.
Yeah.
Okay, roll stealth for me before you have conversations. Both of you.
I got a 5.
That is a success.
I'll use a Benny on that.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea.
Now, I will say that a failure doesn't cancel his success. It's neutral.
Oh, so would we still be?
You don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
alright.
It's not that like failing cancel. I don't punish success.
Okay. Fair
So
enough.
you just don't know if it's secret or not.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I only got 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I don't punish like if you would critically fail, that'd be different.
Yeah.
But I don't punish not succeeding.
Okay. So I guess it's morning right now, and we're getting
It could
ready.
be whatever time you want to have it.
Okay.
You would have had to have slept at some point, so.
Yeah. Well, I'll say it's in the morning before we get ready to head out.
Okay.
So I motion for Cletus to
Yeah, where
meet
are
me,
you guys? It's, like where have you been sleeping? You've been sleeping in your hotel room? You both have rooms.
Yeah.
Except your room has been trashed.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to pay for another room or something.
Well, the hotel owner's dead.
Good joke.
Oh,
I'll just take another room.
So currently there's a bit, there's,
Yes, that's true. I'm still staying in my room because my room's paid.
there's other people that
for like a
work.
week.
There's other people that work there, and he has
Uh-huh.
family members. But there's a bit of turmoil
Right.
involved in that. But it doesn't affect your room
Right.
because you.
Well, we'll say we'll meet downstairs. I guess the lobby's still more or less open.
It's
to
more or
people.
less open, but it's not like wait staff is like, oh, your coffee, sir.
No, that's fine because I don't need people. We don't want people around anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll say.
It's a bit of
Yeah.
a ghost town at the moment.
Oh, okay,
because
perfect.
Naturally,
All right.
this happened like a day ago.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm sitting down at the table, waiting for you to come down from your room. Just sitting at a random table.
And then I come downstairs when I finally wake up.
All right. And I
You've
see
been,
you.
you've
And
been given a different room.
Yes.
It's not as nice as the room you had, but
All
that's
right.
what they had.
Fair enough.
So I motion for you to come. I don't say anything. I just motion for you to come towards the table.
Well, good morning.
Cletus. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I slept pretty well. How about yourself? Well, I mean, they did change my room. I'm a
Oh,
little pissed about that.
oh yeah. That must be very, very inconvenient for you.
Yeah.
But
It's smaller. I paid the same price.
I'm sorry to hear that, but we have more important things to discuss.
Okay.
So later this evening at this party that we're having for the townspeople for the the people that died during the
Yes. Of
yeah,
course.
that. Anyway, I'm supposed to be having a conversation with Miss Hartford. And if you remember correctly, she was
Wait. Who?
Miss Harcourt, right? Is her name? Yes, Miss
Harcourt.
Harcourt.
Hardcourt.
Yeah.
Is this the woman?
Yes.
Is this that
Yes. Yes.
You
So,
you getting that?
Clint managed to arrange a meeting between the two of us, and I'll be speaking to her this evening at the party. I just wanted to let you know, and keep you up to date on what's going on. But
Do you need a gun?
I think I'll be okay. If my suspicions are correct, I think I'll be just fine. But Clint is going to be my backup this evening. I know you're going to be busy with the party and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know ahead of time that I'm actually going to have a conversation with her, and I'll fill you in on the details later.
Hey, remember, anything that I could be of assistance.
Ah, of course. I appreciate that. But
Well, we are very close to the festivities, and
yes,
I
it's
definitely
later
got to
this
get
evening. Yeah.
a few things set up so that everything goes smoothly on our end. We'll try to keep things smooth on our end so it stays smooth on your end.
Yes, that would be very much appreciated. We don't want to cause any unwanted commotion this evening.
Understandable.
Okay. Well, suppose we should head to the sheriff's office. See if
You
the
want
other
to get
guys are
breakfast?
Don't think anybody's working in the kitchen here.
Well, obviously we're not going to eat here.
Sure, let's grab something on the way.
All right, great. I know a great place where you can go get some bacon and eggs. Come follow me.
Here's the place, battle spice.
All right, and I guess we're heading to the sheriff's office.
Sure.
Out to breakfast.
Anything from Clint and Duncan?
I'll be in this time putting up a stake that's a petting zoo for our deputy sheriff Johnson.
Yes, and he's got a little badge.
He has a little badge, and it's gonna be like a little pen. You can like feed them. They have little oats on the side there. Little kids can go up the field.
I will keep that in consideration for future roles.
Okay, so
Do we really want random people feeding him?
Yeah, why not?
Are you gonna keep track of what they're feeding him? What if they feed him something he shouldn't eat?
That's why I said I have a bucket of oats.
I'm just saying.
He's also my goat, so.
I'm
just saying.
I'm just saying. I don't think we should give him. He shouldn't be accessible to people in town.
I think you guys should give him a gun.
Yeah, he's an honorary deputy. If they go and attack him, then they get the death penalty. So I mean, they're not going to mess with an honorary deputy.
All right, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with just access or a goat. I mean, like, what are they going to do? Like,
we don't know if we don't know if any of the townspeople are actually.
I am very surprised that Justin is more afraid for the goat than like his own life, because they could just plain go come and kill him, but the goat is where he draws the line.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying I don't want to risk the goat. The goat is one of us now. But if you're willing to just practically give him access to everyone else,
they should have taken me instead.
Listen, I know what I signed up for.
Okay?
Johnson doesn't know what he signed up for. Okay,
He's saying he knows. He's a veteran. He killed one of the other goats.
Yeah.
The greatest battle of all time. He's not one to be trifled with.
All right,
So I will continue putting up the pen because Justin's actually not. I mean,
listen.
He's not
As
here
much
to stop
as
me.
I would love to continue planning this.
Yeah. Let's just.
Why don't we just get there? But is there anything you guys wanted to do?
Did you want to talk about anything or no?
No.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to, help them get the, because I had ordered all the alcohol and the food.
So you just want to
Get
make sure it's
delivered.
there.
Yeah, we all set up.
So, I mean, I'll just go to the bar
Yeah.
and roll out the 4 barrels of beer.
Yeah.
And we purchase.
Everything you purchase is available. Nobody's trying to.
Did you
some
buy
off the top,
7
except maybe
bottles
you.
of beer?
So, yeah, I just want to hold on.
So you're gonna steal some of the bottles, is what you're saying?
No, I can't steal a barrel of beer.
Okay.
That's,
No, it's alright. I just had to count something.
If you roll high enough stuff, you can. No, don't listen to that.
But I'd like to just help carry out the cases of whiskey. There's 15 of them.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll put 14 out onto the public display and just
Okay. So I guess the beer, the booze setup would be right outside of the bar itself.
Yeah, but then we have non-alcoholic cider on the other side also. So.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So let's just get this party rolling.
Yeah.
Sure.
Battle Bite's here.
Oh yeah, and it's his carriage, which is already an impressive carriage, with it had pans and stuff hanging off the side. It actually is one of those expensive ones that opens up. You guys ever seen a Winnebago that has the side thing that in a Goofy movie? It comes out.
It comes out.
So it's kind of like a food truck.
It's not
More or less.
electronic, but
Right.
it has it opens and then there's a thing that comes down,
A little awning thing that comes down.
Yeah, it has an awning. And it has a platform in the front, and then it opens up at the sides. So it has a big banner over the top. It's a battle bites.
Wow.
He's got some tables set up on the side, and he's currently up there. He's got the on the platform. He's got the shell of the pig, which is the roasted skin, is up there with the apple in its mouth, and he's currently shredding the pork with 2 knives, portioning it out.
This is one of the pigs
Oh,
Cletus
God.
rescued.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bigger one is now
The one
shelled
that ate
out.
the most.
Been cooking it all night. But that's getting ready. The whiskey is set up, and is the 2 bartenders, Benny and Colehouse, are under Duncan's orders, portioning out the whiskey to make sure nobody gets too drunk.
Good idea.
On the other side, a few of the mothers and children have the lemonade stand with the cider. There are several of the baker has brought out what confections he can spare, and there's bread, there's things like that. People are setting up. There's a bit of a somber mood in the air.
I also have a donation bucket here for the families of the muck and fusses.
Right next to the goat.
There it is. The goat. You put the point in there, the goat just eats it.
So, it is set up. Before we begin, you guys are hosting this event.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys want to do to... Anybody want to take the reins at the beginning of it? The town is following your guys' lead as to when this thing is started.
Well, when do we call the church people to come out and sing?
They're probably. What time is it? The party starting? It's like kind of midday.
That's up to you guys.
I think, like, you guys think like 5 o'clock maybe? Like
5 sounds good. Maybe 4:30. People start showing up.
it can
that type of thing.
it can be kind of like a nighttime like festival
Yeah.
sort of thing.
I would say like 5 o'clock because like I went to get like dark too soon, but yeah, definitely 5 o'clock, and then like
Yeah.
They can get there at like 6 or 7 maybe.
Yeah.
well, I would say like probably like that's where like they start because they will probably go till 6. I don't want to go too late.
Yeah,
to
that's
get up
fine.
there, so-
Yeah. Now, people
So,
are safe within the town, right?
yes,
They don't have to
yes.
worry about.
I guess my question for you is this is this an actual memorial for the Muck and Fusses?
It is a memorial to honor them, but also to raise the spirit of the town because a lot of stuff's been happening to scare them. So we wanted to let them know it's like, hey, we're under control here, we're safe, we're making progress, and this town is on the right track despite how it looks.
So could I suggest something?
Yes.
Sure.
Maybe start when the family of the Muck and Fusses arrive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good time to start, if that's the point.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're entering, this party is an encounter.
Oh
This is
God.
what's called the skill challenge.
Okay.
Oh, great.
You guys need 5 successes
Mm-hmm.
before 5 failures.
All right.
Okay.
If you get 5 fails, and a critical fail counts as 2 failures.
Do raises count for
They
like?
do not.
Okay.
But they will be taken into account.
Okay.
So, throughout the evening, each of you has to make at least 1 check
Okay.
for the party. And then the last one is the wild card. You guys can kind of decide what you want to do for that.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I will say is that not every check needs to necessarily be a check for the success of the party. Like if something's happening and you just want that little thing to be a skill check,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine.
Okay.
Or I might call for one that's not for the success of this party. So, at around 4:30ish, the next of kin of the Muck and Fusses arrive. Chad's wife Helen,
Mm-hmm.
and I cannot remember what the son's name is. I'm sure somebody has it written down, or otherwise I'll have to look it up.
You said it was Chad's, and oh God, you had it written down.
It's the muck houses, right?
Mm,
Chad and Damon.
Damon, yes. Damon's wife. Let's go with Tiffany. His wife Tiffany.
Okay.
They have several children. Well, Chad was older, so there are a few other siblings, sisters and brothers, and grandchildren. They arrive in town wearing, mourning black, as you would expect. And they arrive in town. I would imagine that this is going to be the first check. So, what do you do? They've arrived in town.
Well, I feel as the deputies, all of us should meet them somewhere together.
Yeah.
Like, I guess in front of the sheriff's office? Or
Up to
are we going to meet them as they ride into town? Probably more.
Yeah, we can like intro because they're from out of town, right?
Yes, they're trappers. They live up in a cabin.
Yeah, we can greet them at the
gate or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Alright.
So, who is helming the check, and what check do you guys want to try to make? You guys could look at your skills and say, okay, because I'm asking you. This is a skill challenge. I don't provide you guys with the challenges. You tell me what you want to do. Play to your strengths.
Does anybody? What's everyone's highest persuasion?
I think you have the highest persuasion.
I have 8.
I have 8.
Okay. Well, you guys are definitely the more charming of the group, so you guys should probably, talk to him and extend our condolences in like the most humble yet extravagant way you guys can. And we'll just, be there to back you guys up for that.
Yeah. You want to take it or you want me to take it?
I mean, I guess that's really the only big strength that I have. So, if you have something else, then you can use that like later on. So I'll use the persuasion now.
I have.
Or you could make this the wild. You guys have one wild. That could be.
I have 8 in persuasion, agility, spirit, and then riding and shooting. So I could make like an agility check somewhere.
Shooting check. You guys could have shooting
Check,
contests.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
you guys could do.
Or you can fire like in their honor or something,
Yeah.
like the
Critical fail it, like ricochets
You
off
shoot
the
the
side.
More likely the gun would just
Yeah.
jam, but
You can do persuasion.
What am I like persuading them?
persuade them to.
it doesn't have to be them. It could be a speech to the town, too.
Just like a general speech check.
Yeah, like can you make a moving speech? I mean, I know we're getting ready to have a party after this, but we need to convince the Muckenfusses that this party is really truly in honor of the family members that they lost.
I think it would make more sense to do a speech to them and honestly to the whole town to like say what this is for and to like let them know that hey, it's been rough here, but like we're safe, we're in the progress right direction, and like this is as much for you and honor of the ones as it is for you to help as like your patient we know hasn't been.
Yeah,
been
let
tough.
them let
like
them
something
know
like that. I
that.
think you should give that speech because you've been here a long time. If you want to give that.
Yeah, let them know that as much messed up things that are going on in town, we wanted to take the time to let you guys know that your family members were part of our town family, and
With
they will be missed.
with the assistance of the mayor's gracious donation
Yes,
to
they
fund this
sprinkle
whole
that in
thing.
there too.
What's the mayor's name again?
Oh, let me look it up.
Doug Dimmadome, something like that.
Yeah, Doug.
Just the mayor.
I got it.
Mayor.
Underscore.
Jerry Sutherland.
Jerry Sullivan.
Actually, do not that written down. I'm gonna write that down. Jerry Sutherland.
Yeah. His
Like
name-
I beat him in.
it's Gerald
includes so
Sutherland.
much
Sutherland is Suther land.
Okay, Jerry.
That sounds very mayorish.
Mayor Sutherland.
Sutherland.
It's on the wall behind you.
Right.
He's a Scot.
All right.
Okay.
You ready to do this?
So this is in like the town square with
Yeah.
like everyone else,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
And
Yeah.
address
So yeah, we'll
like
say like we
Yeah,
met them
go
at the
for it.
gates and
this is to start the
Walk them in.
festivities. We'll
Exactly.
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you your intention. Your intention is to console and convince the town to have fun tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. You
Okay.
know, this is gonna bring us together, sort of thing.
I will. The content of your words doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's the role that matters. I'm not going to punish you for fumbling words.
I do that a lot, so.
But I do want you to role play it because that's fun.
Yeah, of course.
But the role will determine whether it succeeds or fails.
But if he does a good speech, if you're moved by it, he gets
Well, good speeches
knock his socks off.
are rewarded with bennies.
I
Like,
see
good
those
role
socks
play is
still
always
on.
rewarded with bennies.
I want to see their feet.
I don't want to see them feet.
I look, Sid is like weeping at the speech I just gave.
I'll have to click away.
Alright. We roll wild as well, right?
Yes, you do.
Ooh, wait. Does that have to? Is critical fail one?
No,
or both?
two ones.
Both.
Two ones.
Okay, 2 ones. I'm gonna spend a penny.
Okay. I'm going to take that back.
That's
5.
5.
5 is a success.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you all today for coming out. I know there's been a lot of things going on around town that you probably have a lot of questions about, and we're doing our best to give you those answers and keep you all safe. The main reason we're here is to celebrate the lives of the Muckenfusses, a vital part of our community. A couple trappers from out of town. We have their beautiful families here with us now. Chad and Damon were always known to celebrate life, and tonight we're going to do that for them. We're going to drink, we're going to eat, we're going to have a good time, and most of all, we're just going to celebrate being together and coming together as a town and showing that it's not going to be anything that can keep us down or tear us apart. So I'll raise my glass to the Muck and Fusses.
And there's, there's still some trepidation out there, but people are receptive to your speech. There's no uproarious cheering, but there's murmurs of affirmation, and people do raise their glasses, and the mayor looks on disapprovingly.
And before I conclude, I just want to thank our wonderful mayor, Mr. Jerry Sutherland, who, without his generous donations, none of this would have been possible. So a round of applause for the
After the success, I would like you to roll one more persuasion check to see how receptive the town is to this.
Oh, keep going!
I got a 12.
The people, there is a sudden, the sudden upswing of emotion. People are like, the mayor actually paid like out of taxpayer money for this? This really is a community.
Now they start.
There's a bit more like no cheers, but there's people who are like a couple claps, and the people are like here, here. Then a couple people are like shaking hands and stuff, and you can see the mayor gives you a smile, and then you do that, and he looks disapprovingly at the cup. But, you know.
I tip my hat instead.
That is, I will say that is a resounding success. So you guys have one success to one failure.
Perfect.
Oh, we have a failure?
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
One success. Sorry, weird way to say that. One success, no failures.
Gotcha.
So you are on the way to succeeding.
Cool.
People sort of started to mill about. It's not a party quite yet. People are having polite conversations. They're eating over at the Battle Bites. It is still a relatively quiet affair. People are coming and giving respects to the Muck and Fusses as well as the other family members who have been killed. And this is the most crowded you two have seen the town, because all of the railroad workers who are normally shipped out on the rail to build are in town tonight. So this is the first time you're seeing the population of like 2,000. It's not everybody, but it's a lot of people here. So, anybody want to make any checks, or what else does anybody want to do? You can make, just let me know if it's a check for your character, or if it's a check for the success of the evening.
I want to try to get the Johnson petting zoo going with our honorary deputy and show him off. So I want to do like an animal handling to kind of like show him off around town, and like get people like to notice that.
Is this for the success of the party?
I would say yes, because I want to get people to like notice like this petting zoo, like the kids in here. To, like,
Roll writing.
Right, that's what I thought.
So this is your check. Before we go on, was John's the wild, or was that his?
That was,
I
I thought that was his.
I think that was mine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Can I make a side notice to just watch the people that are interacting with the goat?
Go ahead, yes.
Just like for my own.
Yeah,
not like
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
5 is a success.
All right.
2 successes. Describe to me how you do that.
So this is more towards.
And save that number.
I think we said this is more towards the children, because like we got the alcohol for the adults. Like, that's not gonna do the kids, but the kids need something to like engage them. So like the kids can come here and the parents can unwind to like do that. So they're around sheriffs too, so they'll feel a little more safer on them. So I'm kind of taking our Johnson's like, hey children, come see our new honorary goat who honestly took his own part in saving the town.
Sheriff drunk.
No. Johnson is a fearless and honestly honorary deputy who fought for this town. Isn't that correct?
You're sweating visibly.
He did. He fought his own, and he earned that badge on. See that little badge says honorary deputy Johnson. There's a little kind of like post note because it's too long. His name is come out a little bit.
He's wearing 2 of them.
Yeah, Johnson. So I'm going to say, come on, go feed him. So I'm going to show him take the oats in my hand
Yeah.
to him, and I'm going to say, kids, you can do this as well. So,
Oh, they love it. They're feeding the goats. They're laughing.
there you go.
The people are, and some mothers are, they're smiling, and things are starting to. People are starting to loosen up a little bit. That's
Okay,
two
that's-
successes.
there you go.
I see you want to do something, but I'm gonna go with his first because he rolled already.
I rolled a 6 with 1 raise.
Okay, Clint has the bucket of feed, and he is giving it to children
Right.
from the bucket. So
Okay.
nobody is giving the goat anything that he's not watching right now.
Okay.
I understand what you're going for. So what you're watching right now, because this is happening over. I'm assuming that these two things probably happen pretty concurrently, but this party's going to go all night mostly. So I'll say that happened within like half an hour of the opening.
Okay.
That notice check won't carry over. You know what? I'll let you know if anything weird happens.
Okay. Cool.
Unless you get
Sounds good.
distracted.
Right. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just gonna run a 3-card Monty table at this party.
Okay. Openly?
Oh yeah.
Is the goal to fleece people, or is it to have fun?
Just have fun.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Is this for the success of the party?
Well, that was the idea. I didn't know if I was able to do like a gambling roll to
That's-
make it
that's
like
what
a
it would
success
be.
towards like the whole overall thing.
It would be, yeah. It would be a gambling roll.
Right.
And remember, you get a free reroll on any gambling check.
Let's
Any
go.
spell. This is a good
Nice.
good use of skills. This is very good.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow. Damn. What's that?
15.
15. Yeah.
15. That is 2 raises. So, while you're handling the children, he's over there with some of the railroad workers doing his 3-card Monty, doing a very good job of keeping the gentlemen entertained. You guys notice that a little bit of traction starts to happen. People are now playing horseshoes.
Oh, there we go.
There's a bit more, you can hear laughter. Things are starting to pick up. You hear that the preacher is over there giving a loud sermon now. People are kind of starting to open up. It's becoming a party. It's not a full-on street festival yet, but people are enjoying themselves, and they're starting to creep out of that shell of despair that's been over the town.
Justin, I have something for you if you want to. Can I tell him what to do?
Yeah, you guys can discuss.
Would you be able to do like fireworks or something like that? Like with like your little MacGyver
science.
Science? Like to make
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Would that be something he can
It would
do?
be science.
Yeah.
It would be a science check.
You just gotta make sure you don't fail or else the entire town explodes.
And
No pressure. Thanks.
you have MacGyver, so you can You don't have scavenger yet, but you do have MacGyver. So this is going to be 2 checks.
Okay.
First of all, I need you to make a notice check to find the materials, or a persuasion check. It'll depend. You're asking people for the
persuasion check.
materials, or notice to scrounge them up yourself.
Well, there's a lot of people. I think I'd ask.
Because you're looking for stuff like phosphorus.
Oh.
Like that's,
I don't think anybody bought any of that to the party.
so that's why
Who's asking?
if you succeed, you can find it. It's just,
Yeah, can I keep a check on who actually has it if they...
Well, whatever.
if
Would
they
you have a
don't?
higher notice or persuasion?
I have a higher persuasion.
So you'd be asking people.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, okay. 1 raise. 8.
Easily managed to acquire a small amount of phosphorus. Oh god, what's the other one? It makes blue.
I thought that was phosphorus.
Phosphorus makes red. Oh god, I know what it is. I'm sorry.
That
I
other
remember what it is.
component? That's
But
fine.
you find
Yeah.
the one that makes tungsten?
Tungsten is the metal. I know what you're talking.
No, it's like a powderized.
It's not magnesium. It was in Dr. Stone.
No,
What was that?
magnesium makes purple.
Oh God, what was
I
that?
think it.
It glows blue, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, what is
Whatever.
that?
We'll say you managed to find some
Iodine.
powder.
We found iodine.
Yeah, some powder,
Let's just say
powdered phosphorus,
Mm.
some magnesium, and the other one that I can't remember.
Okay.
It's not a lot, but it is certainly enough to create a few bottle rockets. With your MacGyver, you can easily create a couple bottle rockets that shoot up. I would like you to go ahead and roll science for me.
All right.
This is for success of the party.
Don't blow us up.
Ooh. 8.
That is a raise as well. You guys are
Mhm.
doing very well.
Great party.
That's
So-
really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take some time. It takes, I will say that that's probably the last thing
That's gonna happen.
towards the end. Because it takes some time to
Okay.
acquire these materials and make them. You actually spend most of the evening preparing these.
Okay.
It was tungsten. You're right.
Was it tungsten?
It was. You're right.
Oh, okay. Hey, sometimes I know things. So we will say that that happens towards the end.
Okay.
But you mingle a little bit, but you mostly spend time talking to people, acquiring materials. You're working without a chemistry set or anything like that, without your usual setup. So you're it's kind of jury rigged.
Okay.
But it works, and people don't get to see fireworks very often.
So that's 4 then, right? Because we
That's
each
4,
have
no
one.
failures.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have to decide what your wild is.
I think we should have a dance battle with athletics.
You could. I mean,
A drinking challenge.
drink. It could be.
A drinking challenge.
That would
Yeah,
be, the
I'll
bear
fight.
would have liked that.
I would hate that.
The bear would hate
Yes, the
that.
mayor would hate.
But there's also you can do shooting. You can do a shooting contest.
Knife throwing, maybe.
I mean, all 4 of you could participate in that. You have a thing that gives you. You could deal with the devil to boost your shooting. There's a spell called Boost if you wanted to do that, which could be fun. If you guys wanted it, this could also be fun for you guys to see who gets
That'd
the
be
best
fun,
shooting
little
roll.
Yeah, let's have a fun competition between the deputies.
Yeah.
And we'll give Johnson a gun too, saying that he can join in.
Strap it to his horn.
Yeah. Let's do that. That sounds like fun.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
A challenge between deputies.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what's
Alright.
what's the target? What's the stakes?
Um,
Just so it doesn't have to be any stakes at all. It could just be for fun, or you guys could make stakes. And how do you let the town know that there's going to be a shooting contest?
Let's see.
So the shooting contest is just between the 4 of us.
It could be everybody, but it could
Then we
also
have to
be.
give everybody their guns.
It could also be.
I don't want to give everyone here. It should be. I got what they're gonna do. How about?
It could be show of like we're the ones protecting you. Watch how good we are at shooting.
How about it's gonna be a donation thing, so they can put money towards like
they can bet.
the bet on which one, and like that goes into a
Oh,
thing for
okay.
donations.
I like that.
Who's
behind.
gonna be the better shot?
Yeah, and that can be donations to like again further donations to the Malcolm Plus families and stuff like that. But they can also bet on which one they
Sure.
think on there. So
So I'm gonna ask you
it's just a
guys
fun
to
competition.
kind of role play this. This sounds
Okay.
like a role play competition. I will, since this is a. You guys need to pick who's going to roll the successful roll. Who's going to roll the one that counts?
Who has
I
the
vote for
highest
Duncan.
shooting? I have an 8. In
I have a 6. I'll probably be you then. I think you're the
I don't
best.
have shooting, so.
But you could role play and say I don't shoot, but I throw.
You throw a stick of
Okay.
dynamite at the.
I'm also good at throwing knives.
Yeah, but it's a lot funnier if you blow it up.
If you blow up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I hit it.
Well, it's a fail. You killed half the town.
So
but-
before we
I think what we do is like put apples on there, and like whoever hits the apple or something like that. I think that would be like.
Yeah, apples could be empty bottles, whatever you want to do.
I think the apple like put like
Got an
apples
apple on top of the mayor's head.
on Johnson Johnson's horn.
And we're gonna role play this, so we'll see where it goes. But before we role play it, I would like you to make the roll.
Okay.
This is for the final success.
Where's you got this?
Hell yeah.
Well, you're gonna tell you that. There we go.
5.
This is success.
Yes.
I used a Benny for that, by the way.
Yes, I took that into account.
Okay.
So there's good. You guys have succeeded.
Okay.
Artie was a smash success.
Great.
There's going to be one more roll later.
Okay.
That roll, thanks to all the raises you got, will be made with a +4.
Nice.
So somebody keep that in mind for me. Then
Okay.
the final roll when I call for it is a +4.
All right.
I would like to take a 2-minute bathroom break.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to role play this shooting contest. 'Cause
Alright.
it sounds like a lot of fun, and I want to do it.
So yeah,
So-
we can like put it so we can like discuss it a little bit. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna put it on you guys while I use the bathroom real quick.
So we're each doing our own things. You're setting up the fireworks, and I would say that who would have the idea?
Probably you or
Probably
Duncan.
you. Yeah.
Probably.
I,
Yeah, I would
feel
know.
like you would too, because you want to like get the excitement of it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
would-
like bar back.
I probably, as I'm doing this, I'm noticing that like a lot of people are donating to like the families. So like I would see that, and I'm trying to get people donating. So that's probably
I'm
why
over
we're
here
doing
just
it.
like,
So I'm just saying that. So like I'll do when he comes back.
And I'm over here like,
That's the reason.
come on, guys.
So wait, what are you exactly doing? I missed.
Oh,
it.
just 3-card Monty.
All right, I will play. All right, so what do we have? How do we
All right. Real simple game. All right, all you gotta do is find the queen. all
Okay.
right? You just find the queens right down right there. Where's the queen?
And right there.
This one?
Yeah, let's go.
This one? Hey, congratulations! That's right. That's
Hey!
right. Amazing. Now, really easy game.
Yeah.
Do you wanna throw something down for it?
Yeah, let's double down. You know.
All right. Well, why don't we raise stakes? Let's say $2.
$2. Let's go.
$2. All right. Like I said, all you said you want to do is you want to find a queen, right? So let's go ahead and sorry. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna stop now just so you can
Same spot.
same spot. This one right
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Your queen is in the middle. That'd be $2.
Okay, hang on. Let's go here. Just put it there.
Thank you. Oh yes, I made $2.
So
Hell yeah.
this shooting contest. How's it get started?
So, as I was talking to him, I write this down because I just lost $2. So, as I was feeding the goat and doing that, I'm noticing that the donation buckets for the Muck and Fuss family is a little low, and that just won't fly with me because this is about them, and they're struggling losing 2 of their family members.
Sure.
The working, especially the father and the husband who brought in most of the money, they were going to need this to help out. So, I'm going to get the idea out without anybody consoling any of them. I'm going to get up on stage and I'm going to say, attention! We're going to have a little bit of a competition, and we could use your support from all of you. We've received 2 new deputies, and in addition with Duncan, we're going to have a little bit of a shooting contest to see which one of us deputies has the best shooting, best eye.
Woo! There's a couple of
And we-
claps from the back.
And we could use your assistance because you could go and place some money down on who you think is the best one, and all money is all in good fun. We'll go towards the Muck and Fuss family to help support them in this time of theirs because they need it. But ultimately, this is about having fun. So if you want to put your money where your mouth is, which one of us you think is going better, it's going to be me. I just give a hint out there. Let's go have a little fun shooting competition.
Which gun are you using?
I'm going to put that. I'm going to put that on. Let's have a fun little shooting competition.
Gun hand, okay.
Yeah, this might be the first time I'm going to see it. I'm going to say the parameters. We're going to be putting apples on the I would say
Johnson.
I would say probably because the sheriff's office is at the end, right?
So yeah, down the main, the town is a T shape.
Yep.
The sheriff, the rail station is in the center. The sheriff's office is kind of off on to the west of the
So where would it make the most sense? Because I'm thinking like
at the
putting.
train station.
Okay, on the train station then?
Yeah.
Alright, so then I will do it there.
Okay.
We'll put the apples on there and we're going to try to shoot the apples.
Okay. Yeah, cool. What is everybody else doing as they hear him making this declaration?
I'm bar backing. I'm helping with the bar, just
Okay.
like clearing glasses and stuff. I'm
Sure.
just like, oh brother, as I'm like clearing a glass out.
Okay, I love it.
And I'm going to put Johnson because I'm not be watching, so I'm going to put him back inside so
Okay,
like nothing
cool.
goes against him. Okay?
I'm still celebrating here. I'm taking home some money. I just made $2.
Sure, yeah.
I'm pretty ecstatic about this, and yeah.
And you hear him say this. What is? He volunteered you both for a shooting contest.
Oh. Shooting.
I mean, if our deputies, kind of want to just
because
like,
he's off on the other
Yeah.
side. I'm just asking, like, how does Cletus react to hearing Clint? say
He's not gonna really say anything, but he's just gonna be like, knowing that deep down, like, he's not a shooter. So he's just like, oh, okay, yeah. Shooting, right.
I'm sitting on the porch of the sheriff's office making these fireworks.
Yeah.
My goggles are on, and I'm just like, I hear him, and I'm like, and I look over in his direction, and I put my goggles on, and I'm like,
tip my hat.
I put them back down, and I'm just like, I just go back to working.
There's.
I assume once my name's called, I'll just get up. And,
Okay, so you don't go over immediately.
No.
Okay. Who goes over immediately?
So I'm gonna gather all together, and I'm gonna be like,
And
all right, guys.
Dale, who is also there, says, "I'm gonna."
Oh, Dale, I forgot you were here, Dale.
He points to his missing eye and he says, "I'll my fellow better shooters handle it."
He's not gonna like shotgun the side of the train station.
No.
I'm gonna come to here and be like, all right, guys, this is just for fun. We get the crowd right up. So if you want to put a little pizzazz on there, like you can do a sniper rifle like from the top of the water tower, just like, come on, show off a little bit. This is your time. This is our time. You can
We can show off?
Yeah.
Well, you're off elsewhere.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, I'm coming over and gathering them all up. I went over to them.
Oh.
Well, they're spread about the party.
Oh, I went and gathered them all because about this.
Well, it's up to them if they want to come.
Oh, okay. So if I'm gonna gather up here, like I'm gonna say, hey, come here. If you want to come over here, I'll come.
No, I'll meet you over there.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting them know, like, this is like, as much like it's a competition, but like also to like show off, like we want to like, it's like the the Harlem Globetrotters, how they like do like fancy stuff like that. Like we want to show off and like get people like, wow.
Right, yeah.
You gotta stick a dino at him, just spit it up.
Like I want to see,
team up with Scooby-Doo.
I want to see Duncan juggling guns and like shooting apples as they come.
That's up to you guys. I would love for that to be what we do here. So the setup here, you're shooting apples.
Yes.
Or you said apples, so you got a couple apples.
Yeah.
I will say that for the purposes of this, because apples is more difficult to come across than glass bottles.
Glass bottles, huh?
I will say that you have 9 apples to work with.
Okay.
For this.
Okay.
this contest.
Okay. All right. So then.
So who's going first? What's the and there is a crowd. They're interested.
Okay.
Wait, can I do a notice check?
Yeah, go ahead. For what?
For which one is the biggest apple?
Okay, go. You don't need to make a notice check. You can clearly see the biggest apple.
Alright, so I'm just gonna we're picking our own apples. I'm gonna grab the biggest apple.
Sure. Okay.
You should do some magic to make that apple explode.
Oh wait, you're
Make
doing
the apple turn
wait,
into orange.
you're doing this so that it's the biggest target.
Yes.
Okay, that's different. I'm gonna ask you to roll. I'm going to ask the rest of you to roll notice to see if on that. Yeah, no, that's fun. I like that. That's good. Take a Benny. That's fun.
10.
I got 5.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
I rolled, what is that?
He's got a
23?
nose with his eyes closed.
23.
23.
I got a 5.
Okay, so success. You notice that he takes a specific apple.
Okay.
He picks it up. That's all you notice. What did you roll, Sean? 10?
10.
You notice that
Him take on like.
he not only picks a specific apple, he like picks one up and like turns it and then puts it back down and takes
So
one
he's like-
specifically. He's like weighing it. You not only know that he's taking it because it's the biggest target, you also are like, this dude can't shoot. You read the whole thing. You read like the beat is like his
hands are shaking.
He's got the DBZ picking on a bead of sweat going on the side of his head. He's carefully examining all the apples. Love it. Okay, who's going first? I think Clint should go first because he
Yeah.
was the one who
Okay.
set up the. So you set the apple up. It is on the the top of the staircase that leads up to the platform of the train station. So you're shooting it with your gun hand.
So I want to like do that a little bit as a surprise. I want to be taking out the gun and then just drop that and go like this with the other gun. I want to like kind of like throw it for like ooh like a little bit pizzazz,
Sure.
you know?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll performance for me.
Not performance, so it's gonna be -2.
It'll be -2. This is just determined if I give you any bonuses for that.
Okay.
If you succeed, I'll give you some bonuses because that's cool.
-2. Oops. This has been a good one here. So.
Yeah.
8.
8 total. I will give you a +1.
Okay. All right.
Shooting +1.
6.
6 total. So describe the shot to us. Give us the
So-
cinematics.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna be having the gun here, kind of like pumping up the crowd
Do,
stuff
do-
for
do you
performance.
do the thing where it's like?
I'm gonna do it with a revolver ocelot where I'm like spinning it in my hand
Yeah,
like that.
okay. Yep.
Like that, and then as I get there, so I'm gonna be like aiming, and I'm gonna like require signs. I'm gonna go like hold it up to my mouth, like shh. It's like needs
And
quiet.
The crowd quiets down.
Like,
There
put
was there was some laughter and it wasn't like super loud.
Yep.
But no. Like,
And then I'm putting it there, and then I holster it, take my gun head up, and go bam right there.
and the apple explodes. It's not a perfect shot that this decimates the whole thing, but the corner of it is totally gone. It was a great hit.
Because I would imagine the crowd that I've got this gun hand recently, so the crowd hasn't
I've never
seen it.
seen
So
that before.
like,
And there's a
yeah.
ooh, and there's some the people are like, wow, good shot.
And I'm gonna
Good
bow.
shot.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tip
good
my hat
shot.
off.
Who's
Alright.
next?
Oh, did we see how much money also was raised for this? Like,
Oh,
who
well,
got
I'll
what?
let you guys know at the end. I mean, because you guys are focusing on showboating
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
This is WWE at the moment.
Exactly.
Okay.
He's getting it. Here we got it. Who's next?
What do you say after you shoot it? People are listening to you.
I'm gonna say thank you all. Now let's see, what my deputies, my fellow deputies, have to say about that. But I think they shouldn't even bother with a shot after that. I don't know how anyone can top that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be able to make a shot like that.
I don't think we'll be able to make a shot like that, huh? I'll go next.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Duncan strides forward confidently. And for you guys, it's funny. Then this is kind of for the audience, but the difference between the two of them, it's like an Abbott and Costello routine. Duncan is tall for this time period. He's 5'10". He's a handsome guy. And Clint is like 5'4". Full on beard, long hair,
Troll
one
man.
arm. They're like an Abbott and Costello routine. And the difference between them, like you've known them for a little bit. It's the first time you see actual. They're actually very good friends. Like they're coworkers, but it's the first time it kind of comes through a little bit because you guys have only known each other in a battle against plant people and gang members. These two. Not only are fellow deputies, you see the friendship for the first time between these two. And it's
Does it bring a tear to their eye?
probably not. They
Oh, okay.
process it in their own ways. But, just something to think about. So, Duncan, you stride forward
What's your shot
confidently.
Alright. I'm going to, so I'm walking up and I'm like tossing the apple like up and down. I'm going to throw it over my head and then quick draw it. And
I love it. Go ahead and roll shooting for me.
Should have ended with that. You should have got the crap shot.
I could go last if you want.
No, that's
You've
fine. No,
got-
you're good. You're good.
quick as an edge, which doesn't necessarily do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a free reroll on this shot.
Okay.
Just because it's a quick draw kind of thing.
Mhm.
Quick is more of a combat, but I'm going to bend the rules here because that sounds like a quick.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I'm cool with that. I'm
Does
cool with
does that sound fair?
Sure.
Okay. So one free reroll. No other bonuses.
that.
I think you keep that. That's a pretty.
Yeah, I'll have 5.
5 is a success. You have a free reroll, but you have to use the reroll if you use it.
So, what are we basing this contest on?
It's just a
It's just a flash.
It's
This
just
is
fun. It's
fun.
just fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
At first, I was like a shooting game. I'm like, I think it's more to like get like the crowd like
Yeah,
ready. 'cause
Yeah. This is to
Um,
get the parties really started.
Yeah.
You guys already succeeded on the party. It's already a success. This is for fun. This is a competition between you guys.
For
I think
sure.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'll just keep fine.
Okay.
I'll keep this.
So, it is impressive. A gun hand is a hard act to follow.
For sure.
However, it was a hell of a cool shot. If it wasn't for what you were up against, it would have stole the show. But it was an impressive display of gunmanship, and even Clint has to admit, not a shot he could have pulled off. But you throw it over your shoulder, and it's in your holster, and you. The apple falls through. It didn't explode. It's just got a hole through the center.
So we have 9 apples, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna say, hey, Duncan, stay right there. I'm gonna hold 2 apples, and I'm gonna get ready for this. I'm gonna
You
throw.
can't hold 2 apples.
Well, okay. You're right. I'm gonna be tossing 2 apples with one hand over there, so you can like shoot them both.
Do you want to save that for a later?
Later? Okay, fine. I'll do
Okay.
that. That's a good idea because we're gonna have 9 to work on. I think that might be.
You
a
can
cool-
do like a fan the hammer sort of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. That's why I kind of want to go with like you shoot 2 out of there.
Do you have written down if your gun is double or single action?
It is a Colt Dragoon. It doesn't say.
Okay,
I could
I'll look it up. It's not important. We'll get back to it.
Okay, we'll go. So it's
Because
there.
that you can't fan the hammer on a double action revolver.
Okay.
That's just important.
Cool.
So next, he shoots it out of the air. There's a bit of a swooning from the ladies in the audience.
All right, what do you guys got now?
All right, I'll go next. But I look at those acts and I'm just like, okay, I think I'm gonna have to do something a little special here. So
Here
I'm
we go.
walking up and I have my apple, right? But I decide to eat my apple.
Okay.
I reach in my back pocket. I pull out one of the fireworks.
Ooh.
All right. So
Okay.
what I want to do is I want to throw it up in the air and pull out a knife and hit it midair.
The firework or the apple?
The firework. Like I want to light it before I throw it if that's something I can do. And then just...
You know what might be kind of cool? If you could suggest, if I could make a suggestion.
Oh, I'm all open to suggestions.
You bite the apple,
Mhm.
stab the knife in it, make a hole, and put the firework in it.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
And then
okay, I'll do
throw it
that.
up and try to hit it at the same
Okay.
time it explodes. There
Okay.
will be a bit of difficulty in this.
That's fine,
But I'm
that's
with
fine.
You
you.
get some bennies.
Yeah, I got some bets.
I'm going to say that
Yeah.
the complication of this is going to be a science -2 because I'm counting this as a multi-action.
Okay.
So you get the -2 multi-action.
Okay.
But you have betties.
Okay.
So, quietly, as everybody's cheering for you, you stride forward.
Mm-hmm.
Just for roleplay purposes, everybody else, Jacques is an introverted guy. And while everybody is cheering for you, he kind of quietly strides forward and nobody's really paying attention to him. You guys are. He takes a bite of the apple, carefully places the knife on top, and rotates it, like methodically. He he doesn't, almost like he doesn't want to cut himself. He very precisely does it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys notice he slides something into the apple, lights a match while everybody's still cheering for that. Lights it. Go ahead and make 2 throwing rolls for me. The first one is not at a -2.
2 throwing rolls. Okay.
And if you get a certain number of raises, we might cancel out those negatives. We'll
Cool. Okay, I'm going to use a Benny.
see. Okay.
Ooh. Okay, 9. That was for 1.
So you get it is not a -2, it's a -1.
Okay.
Go ahead. So you throw that, and you are carefully timing it for the time that it's going to explode. That you throw the knife. So that's why there's a -1.
5.
That is a success. So you throw it up in the air. There's no additional drama. You're just you've calculated the fuse. You're pretty sure you know when it's going to explode. You throw the knife. You guys who are trained combatants watch as the knife hits and then like a bottle rocket.
That's cool.
And the crowd goes fucking wild.
That is.
Yeah.
Even I have to like clap.
Yeah,
I clap and the gun goes off.
It only has one shot.
Gotcha.
Pretty cool. It was pretty cool. And you guys do notice that he sort of slinks away, trying to avoid attention. It was a cool thing, and then he doesn't want anybody to crowd him. He kind of slinks back into the crowd.
Damn.
It's your turn.
How you gonna follow that?
Have fun.
All right. So, Cletus is gonna walk up to up the stairs.
Sure.
Now I'm gonna take my bag. I'm gonna show everyone. I'm gonna empty it out. I'm gonna take my apple. Show my apple to the crowd. I'm gonna drop it in the bag. And I'm gonna say, all right, everyone, watch. Now I'm gonna walk it through, and then we'll
sure.
We'll do the roll. So essentially, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the apple, I'm going to toss it up into the air, but at the same time, there's
The
going
apple
to be
in your bag.
the apple. So I'm going to reach in for the apple.
Okay.
That I put in the bag, and I showed everyone the
I get
apple's
where
in the
you're
bag.
going. Okay.
I throw it in the air with like a sea of cards that kind of come out
Okay.
as well. So a sea of cards come out, and as they go through, I'm going to aim at the apple. I'm going to shoot it, right? And in the shot, I'm going to also shoot through a couple of the cards as well.
Okay.
And just bam, hit the apple. Now I'm going to show everyone the empty bag. And then after that, I'm going to reach back in and pull out another apple from nowhere and throw that in the air and shoot that.
I love it. This is a complicated maneuver. It is going to count as a multi-action. So, you're casting trinkets.
Trinkets, correct.
So that's 3 power points.
Yeah.
I would like you to roll shooting. Now, this is going to count as a multi-action, so it's a -4. Because that's a lot of actions. You're casting a spell. However, I will. No, roll, because if you mess it up, it could still be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
-4.
So what am I rolling right now? The shooting?
Well, first you have to roll. Just roll shooting, -4. Let's keep it simple.
You got this.
You got bennies.
So don't worry, guys. We got this. And ooh,
Okay.
Oh, 4.
8.
No, you got to. Oh, yeah, you're right.
4.
Yeah.
You got a 4. That's 8 minus 4.
That is a success.
Yes.
So, it isn't
Okay.
quite as extravagant as your initial description. You don't manage to shoot through multiple cards and hit the apple.
Okay.
But there is the spray of cards as you wanted. You hit the apple. It goes off without a hitch. The whole thing. You wanted it to be cooler, but nobody else knows it didn't go the way you wanted it to go.
Mm-hmm.
So that's internal. It's an internal. You're like, man, that would have been really cool. But
hit the apple.
for everybody else, the crowd loses their minds at the magic trick. It's cool, and it is a very cool follow-up to the fireworks. You guys still have a couple apples left.
I kind of, because he has quick, I kind of just gonna like start. I think we should also take an apple and like throw him up and see how many he can hit, like all 3 of us at the same time. And then
Sure, let me check.
Because we have.
This is a single action, by the way. I looked it up. It's a single action.
Oh, so yeah, you can fan the hammer, but you don't have the edge to do that. So
Okay.
it's 3 separate shooting rolls that counts as a multi-action.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go for it. Why not?
Sure. So you're each throwing an apple for him to hit.
Yeah,
Sure.
all 3 of us.
Okay.
Let's go working at 3 apples. Let's see what you can get. That's gonna be -4 or
It's going to be a -4. You make 3 shooting rolls.
It's going to be -4 to all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
because it's 3 different shooters. So let's just see.
It's not like it's the end of the world if you don't pull
Yeah,
shit
I-
off.
Now I'm gonna say, could we roll a thing to like throw the apple a certain way so it's easier for him to
to
hit?
softball it.
That's what I'm gonna say. Is there a thing we can roll to kind of give him not a -4? I'm just asking. Because we're working together. Is there something we can do? I'm just asking.
You could no, but
Okay.
what you could do is you could try to throw different throws individually for him to hit. Like one person does a soft toss, then like a long toss, and then a crazy. Like you could do it that way, so he can make individual shooting rolls that don't have a minus.
Let's do that then. Let's do that then instead. So
Okay.
it could be, it'll look like it's like more impressive. It's like one throw, then the next, and instead of all throwing
I
at the
think
same
you have
time.
4 apples left, so even if you wanted to do the last one as 2 apples,
Yeah, let's do that. So it'll be 1 afar and then 2 at the same
no,
time.
you should have. I said you have 9, and you have 5 apples left.
Okay.
So
So it'll be mid. It's gonna be.
I think somebody should put it on their head for the final shot.
I'll shoot it off your head, John.
Like do
Yeah, no.
do one like a long shot, and then 2, and then 1 on somebody's head. Just
That'd be fun.
I'll put it on my head. I'll put it on my
you,
head.
you trust me, right?
Yeah.
so
That's
how we
weird.
do, so we're role playing it. They're going wild. They love the magic trick.
Because you're the best shot, so we're gonna trust you. on
And
that.
I will say that your apple is technically real for as long as it's here. You could take a bite of it to like prove that it's.
Oh, yeah.
It disappears in
so-
your stomach.
And I grabbed the bullet-ridden apple and just take a chunk out
That's
of it.
awesome. I love it.
All right. So then I'll throw one close, and you throw one that's far. Okay. With the apples for him to shoot. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Is that cool?
Yeah. Well, what after he does that shot? What do you guys say?
I'm gonna say, and we have some more apples left. And honestly, I think that the best shooter among us, as you all know, Duncan right here with his sharpshooting. But I don't think he gave you a proper demonstration of his skills. Let me show you more what this handsome gentleman can do right here. And then I take the apple. I'm gonna say, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And then I'm gonna throw one close. So you're gonna do a shooter
This
up
is a
here.
close shot. All I want to know is for cinematics, is it holstered?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing a draw on shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Oh, there you go. That's
6.
Yeah. Rings out through the crowd. Apple scattered into like just. It's a beautiful shot.
I'm gonna say you're up.
Ready?
Before you even say that, he fires one shot.
Oh, I'm already
as soon
throwing.
as the apple's already left your hand. Just give me a throwing roll to see how far you launch it. Can't fail.
Okay. So D4 minus 2.
With a wild.
2.
Okay, so not the longest shot that could have been done, but still, capable of throwing an apple far. It's just not like a 300-yard pass. So you throw it, and you.
And I.
Oh, that's good.
4.
4. You instantly lock it and fire. It doesn't even get long distance before you hit it.
We have 3 apples left, and now I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna go at the same time, okay? So I'm gonna
Crisscross apples.
Yeah, we're gonna.
And this I'll do a multi-action.
Yep.
Yeah. So
and then we're gonna
this
throw.
will be with a -2 for both shooting rolls.
Okay.
You're gonna roll 2d8s and 1d6 for the wild. You can apply the wild to either shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So you're gonna do.
So I'll roll.
But just look like this. So.
So I'll roll a d6 and a d8 and then another d8.
No, yeah. So 2d8, 1d6.
Here. So here.
Oh,
And,
I'll just roll.
and the d6
That's
could
a
go
anyway.
to
That's a
either
D10.
shot.
I think I gave you a
Try
D10.
to sabotage me.
As after reviewing the rules, I think that's how it works in multi-action.
Okay.
You only roll one wild, and you can apply it.
Okay.
to
That makes
one.
sense. Cool.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
I'll keep rolling. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
19 on the wild die.
And on the D8.
So D8s, I got 2 1s, and the wild die, I got
19.
19.
So one of these shots is going to hit, the other's going to miss.
Okay.
You pick which one, first or second.
I'll hit the second one. I guess.
Okay. So you go to shoot at the first one. Unfortunately, the bullet does not find its mark. However, frustrated that the bullet doesn't find its mark, you swing around and don't even look at the apple. Because that's a multiple raises.
Mhm.
Don't even look. Second one, bullseye right through the center.
Yeah.
Nobody even remembers the first apple after that.
Good. Okay, cool.
And as it falls smoking to the ground, there is... people are clapping and cheering, uproariously happy. I mean, that was pretty impressive.
Alright, and now, I'm gonna say, and folks, we got one more shot for you. Let's add a little bit more danger to this one.
I think we should like lock eyes and nod.
Yeah.
Like, not even say anything.
I'm gonna say, can you help me? And then, do we have the band there or whatever? I'm gonna say,
The choir?
yeah.
Yeah, they're there. They're
Oh,
watching.
do they have any instruments or are they just singing?
It's mostly like banjos. And,
Is there a drum?
Yeah, somebody might have it, like a not like a bongo, but you know.
I'm gonna say, hey, can you give me a little drum roll, please? There we go. I'm gonna say, please, can we real quick? I want you to just get me like a blindfold because I want you to blindfold me with the apple
Oh
too.
shit!
So,
Yeah.
so we're coming out
Yeah.
there, and I want him to blindfold me and put the apple on me, and I'm gonna stand there stonewall, and he's gonna shoot the apple off my head,
I love it.
and then they're gonna go,
No, it's total silence except for the drum roll.
and you better not grab out of
Yes,
that.
no, well, here's
Do you
the
want to
thing.
do a blindfold too?
Here's the thing. You can take longer to do this and take the aim action.
Yeah, I was thinking like I want to take a beat just to really like settle.
So
things.
you can point the gun, use the aim action.
Mhm.
This makes it take a little longer, but you get to do +2.
Okay.
Shooting +2.
Okay.
Should I aim it or should I quick draw it?
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
get it. We're not gonna kill me. All right. So.
Nobody in the audience, from an audience perspective, would it be super cool if you quick drawed it? Yes. But it's not going to be noticeably less super cool if you aim first. Because people do not... One thing about people do not like to see real life people die.
Right.
Like, something that's funny about gladiators in ancient Greece, people think in modern way they're portrayed in movies, they were bloodthirsty battlers who killed each other. In reality, they were professional wrestlers that occasionally cut each other with swords to make it look real.
Mhm.
Nobody wants to see actual people die, especially ones they know.
Right.
So if you take a minute and aim, nobody's gonna...
There's
Okay,
a
yeah, we'll do
person
that.
in the audience. Lame.
And I'm also going to be standing by the apple that didn't get shot. I'm going to be standing kind of close to that.
Okay,
For
alright.
something later. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
okay.
So I'm blindfolded. He helps me with the apple on my head. I'm just going to stand there just like this.
You aim, take a +2 to the shooting roll.
Take a deep breath. I cock the hammer back.
Hell yeah.
And that's an 11.
You cock the hammer back and milk the moment. You've checked the sights on this pistol, as you do every day.
Mhm.
You know this shot will hit. But you milk it to make sure the audience thinks that it could miss, that you're nervous.
And the drum's
And then
going.
And then you pull the trigger suddenly and quickly. And that shot rings the air. And the apple disappears off of Clint's head in 2 halves on either side of his body. And there's no sound at all until you bring the pistol up and
I was literally gonna say I blow the smoke off and then I twirl it and stick it back
Yep.
in the holster.
And then
I don't say a word.
Yeah, and then the crowd goes fucking wild.
And I take the blindfold off, reach down to apple lady miss, and take a bite out of it as I walk back.
I love it.
And then we're all gonna come together as deputies, and we're gonna take a bow all together.
And the
I would like to not be there. Is that okay?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sure, that gave yeah. You helped me out, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
you guys did that.
The three of you guys bow, and the crowd is cheering wonderfully. At which point you notice that standing over by the saloon, politely golf clapping,
Uh-oh.
Miss Victoria Rose Harcourt, and
Right.
4 other women, makes eye contact with you
Mhm.
and heads inside the saloon with her entourage.
Okay.
Now we're getting to
You
the plot.
only you notice that.
Okay.
Everybody else is bowing.
Yeah, because I'd
I
like
was
to
gonna
think
say
while
we
they were
can't roll
doing
with this,
that,
right?
while they were doing that whole performance, I was in the crowd looking for that, just like
Yeah, you see.
looking for them. Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to say, all right, everyone, you continue enjoying the party. Hope you're having a good time. We're going to take a step back, take a little break, but please enjoy the festivities, and don't stop donating the muck and fusses. Thank you very much for all that contributed.
You made $150.
Nice. Wow.
Damn.
And Duncan was the ringer to win. But
Naturally.
That's what we gave
the
him.
general consensus of the crowd is that Cletus was the winner.
Wow.
Damn.
They love
Okay.
the magic.
The magic is something special.
Mhm.
Although the fireworks, people loved the fireworks, but
But I pretty good showing, guys. I was very impressed.
I
So
feel
you're saying the crowd favored the Magic Man?
yes. However, it's you can gather it's because of people have an inherent fear of what they don't understand.
Uh-huh.
And what you know about science is that people think they understand science very well.
Right.
Some of the dumbest people on earth think they get it.
It's true. That's true.
And you've experienced that in your life often. But
Mhm.
magic, on the other hand, it's the same thing with zodiac signs.
Yeah.
Sorry to trigger anybody who's into it, but
No, I get it. Yeah.
however, we are not going to do the final roll yet. So, your full-on fireworks display has not happened yet.
Okay.
Do you want to do it now? What's going on? The crowd is going back to the party, and there is an actual party atmosphere. People are now, there is now music from the banjos. People are playing instruments that they've brought. A couple of people are dancing, waltzing. People are having legitimate fun.
I'm assuming he's going to, at some point, I want to talk to the mayor and see how he's doing with this party and how he's
You want to go to
receiving
the
it.
mayor?
Yeah, I want to see how,
I was gonna say I was gonna talk to Duncan about our little situation with the mayor and these funds.
what's the situation.
Would you rather they go talk to the mayor and you go talk to Jacques, since you're supposed to be his backup?
Sure, yes. Well, he has to talk to me and let me know he saw it.
Sure,
So-
but we could.
Yes, okay. So
You
then,
know that he's supposed to be your backup,
Mm-hmm.
so
so
then,
we could work at that.
I'll be going with him, then you talk to him. I just want to see how he's receiving. But yes.
So, help me out here. I'll do the cinematics. What happens immediately? I'll make it happen. What happens immediately after you guys take a bow? You noticed her going.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're back in that moment.
Okay.
What's happening? Who's doing what? You guys have bowed. The crowd was cheering. They're now dispersing, laughing, talking. What's going on?
I would assume.
How far away am I from Clint and the rest of these guys?
15 feet through a crowd.
Okay. I'll try to get Clint's attention. I'll just try to wave him over. See if he sees
I'll
me.
probably be looking for him, so would I notice it or do I have to do a notice check?
Since I didn't go on the stage, he might be
Maybe.
looking
It
for me.
depends on what everybody else is doing.
I'm gonna
What are you two doing in the meantime?
You want to talk to the mayor, right?
You guys have finished. Well, let's remove objective from the situation. You guys just put on a performance. You're bowing. What would actual people do in this moment of confusion. Your objective is currently different because you saw something that no one else.
I will be going to take a break. I will be going to sit down and rest because after that performance,
Sure.
right there, I will be like, all right, I'm going to relax for a little bit. So.
Okay. You two.
I'm gonna go down and just like talk with some of the people in the crowd, just like kind of mingling, talking about like the shooting contest. and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay. And you are.
Well, I was gonna come up to you and say,
You can pull me away.
hey, when do you think we should bring it to the mayor's attention that this party cost a little more than he put out?
Did it? I don't actually remember that.
Yeah. So he
You
gave
kept
us
it right.
he gave us $400, and we went $115 over budget.
You did make enough donations to cover that.
We're gonna take from the donations.
Just letting you know. Just give me the bottle of
Yeah, absolutely.
What did we spend all the money on?
The food
Battle
cost.
bites.
Battle Bikes. Let's see here.
Which
Liquor.
Battle Bite's worth every penny. We're not
Worth
saying it's not
every
worth
penny,
it.
yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
If you've seen this party battle, this is fantastic. Couldn't happen without you.
It was mostly the food. The food put us over.
Okay.
Well, I think that was a problem with your budget was when you cost more money to the alcohol than the food. I think that was a oversight on your end. No offense.
Well, yeah, I don't want anyone to put blame anywhere. It could have happened to anybody, but
The alcohol is certainly not going to waste.
So yeah, I mean
You could
that is an
also
option.
cover
we
it
could
from
just
your own funds.
we could just take from the funds that we just raised and give the muck and fusses the whatever all the leftover.
The $45.
The
$45 is
That's a lot of money.
Well,
But,
Yeah, we didn't say all of it will be going.
However, $150 in this time period is life changing, especially in a time period where women don't work.
oh, we could set them up for life, guys.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Maybe try and get the money out of the mayor, and then if that fails,
Listen,
You're gonna roll this
you're doing-
persuasion
You're
check
doing your
over there.
thing. Cletus is a man that lives in this
You can
time
talk to the
period,
mayor. It's like, hey,
and we don't judge
put a little bit
DJ
of
for the
shit
decisions
right
that
to-
Cletus makes. That's all I'm
Put
saying.
that nail in the coffin. You'll be shit.
Do what you want to do.
And then we can take the money from the election.
But
the
what I'm saying to Duncan is that you know what $150 could do for a widowed mother and a widowed wife with kids to feed.
I think you know what you're gonna do.
and we're over
By 115.
15. Okay.
However, what's that? $35? 15
Oh, that would be left over. $35 left over.
$35 is still a lot of money, but it's not. It's like we're not gonna go hungry for a little bit.
Yeah. No, I think we would have.
Well, role play it. I'm just letting you know because I know that the dollar amounts are weird compared to what we do now. Just letting you know the amount of money that is
How
available.
well off is the mayor?
Him personally,
Yeah.
he lives comfortably, but he's not rich. The only rich person in town is Victoria Harcourt.
Maybe she can make a donation.
maybe.
Mayor's well off, but he's the mayor.
Just trying to think how well off you would have to be like, yeah, here's an extra like $100.
Well, he paid out of
Yeah.
taxes too. He didn't pay for it.
That's
Unless
why.
you want to, unless you want to try to convince him that he should pay. You can do that too.
So Sean had an idea.
Yeah, I said it's like, hey, we can try to persuade the mayor. It's like, hey, if you go up there and publicly say you're donating money to the family of the Muck and Fusses, that would probably get another spur of. Because when people in the crowd see a public figure donate money, it also spawns
I
people
got
to
it.
donate more. So
I got
if
it.
we try to do that, maybe we can get more, and then use some of that money to help pay for the stuff as well. So
So we could say that that's Duncan's idea, but I want to role play it out.
yes.
And I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And then what am I doing? Because I'm just sitting down. You're gonna have to come and get me.
Yeah, but we'll get to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of happening concurrently. You're gonna have to fight through the crowd a little bit to go talk to him.
Okay.
All right. So you're first.
Yeah. So I don't know how well versed you are with our little money situation with the mayor, but we kind of we went a little over budget, just a little bit.
You say
By 100
we like I speak French.
Well,
What do you mean we went over budget?
the both of us when we split the money up, we
I wish
both
that wasn't bad.
went over. We both went over our budget, and we're over by $115.
$115.
He spits out his dreams.
$115.
Well, yes,
What are we buying? Top shelf? What is this?
we bought everything. I mean, that literally, we bought Battle Bites and we bought the liquor store, and we bought the construction, and we bought the entertainment, and the banners, and everything.
Alright, I have an idea. Let me go talk to the mayor real quick. You come with me.
You were the one that wanted the cider and lemonade tea.
We can't just have all whiskey every time.
The kids are drunk.
Vomit the goat.
Johnson, 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 Johnson.
You go over to talk to the mayor.
Yeah, we're gonna make our way over there.
Okay, so we'll continue this thread, but this is kind of happening concurrently with what you guys are doing.
Okay.
So you guys go over to the mayor. The mayor is looking around at all the revelry with a mixture of happiness and disgust because people are drinking at this event. And while nothing has gotten out of hand, you know, the devil's drink.
Yeah.
So you guys go over to him. He's currently shaking hands with somebody talking, and as he sees you approaching, he makes his excuses and turns to face you. Well, so far, so good. Nothing too violent, although I don't approve of gunplay in town. I will admit it was an entertaining show.
Oh, it's all in good fun, Mr. Mayor. We're just trying to, liven the party up a little bit. You are safe.
I understand. Just my opinions be known.
Oh, and your opinions are very well valued around here, sir.
This is an excellent shindig. I'm glad that it hasn't turned to violence and debauchery. So,
Just what the town needs.
exactly. I'm of the same mind, and great for the Baptist vote. So, gentlemen, what can I do for you?
Well, speaking of that Baptist vote, we were trying to brainstorm some way to really cap off the festivities tonight, and, obviously this is based on, completely off of your generosity, of course. I know you're kind of looking for a way to plug your upcoming campaign. I think it would make a really nice capstone to the event if you yourself maybe came up on stage. We gave you some time to give a little speech, talk about the upcoming election, and maybe you could make your own large donation for the Muck and Fusses.
Raw persuasion.
Benny time?
Benny time.
Benny time!
There we go. That's a Benny time.
That is 11.
11.
Yeah.
One raise, right?
You know,
So you can be his
you're a
campaign.
smart fella.
His campaign manager.
I think that might be a fantastic idea. I think I need to make some conversation, shake some hands within the hour.
Absolutely.
Within the hour, you're both. Bless you both. Bless you. And he immediately a vigor starts to go, and he starts walking off to go talk.
His eyes are like spinning.
Yeah.
As he's walking off, I'm kicking him going, wait, we didn't solve the issue with the budget.
I think that will solve the issue with the budget, but you just leave that to me.
Oh, very well then. At least I don't have to get my hands dirty. The budget's on you. $115. You gotta figure it out.
You make your way over to Clint.
I see him sitting down, just relaxing, and I'm like, excellent performance.
That was some mighty fine shoot. Whatever that was. That was mighty fine of it.
I'd say so. Yes, indeed. You busy right now?
Looking at my alcohol. Yeah.
Well,
Your stomach goes.
I look at my drink and I go, yeah.
Sorry, that was my diabetes.
Yeah, I need my insulin.
well, let's say you and I head to the saloon. some people in there I need to talk to, but I'm sure we can grab you a drink at the bar.
Oh,
Is there any drinks left at the bar?
it's time already. All right. I stand up. I finish the rest of my drink, put it down, and I go, let's go.
I put my hand on Clint's shoulder. Clint, as I said, just walk into the saloon, sit down, and have a drink. Okay?
You got it. All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to do
I
that.
head towards the saloon.
Are we going in together? Actually, I was asking, are we going together?
I say, you know what? Coming in about five minutes.
Okay.
There's nothing necessarily stopping you from walking into.
That's why I said, should I
unless
go
that's
in?
what you want.
Should I go in first and kind of
No,
scout?
I'd rather you go in after me. And, go sit at a table. Don't sit with me.
Yeah, but what if
There's no one else in the saloon. Saloons, the businesses are technically closed because of the
Right.
street festival.
Alright. So it'd
But
be weird if
Miss Harcourt owns this town.
So she would know Clint.
She would.
Yeah,
know.
she had a conversation
She's
with
met. She's met. She knows both of you.
Okay.
You know her. You have not had extensive conversations with her, but you know who she is.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I would still want you to come in after me.
All right,
Come-
fine.
Wait 5 minutes.
All right, I'll wait 5 minutes and I'm going to go in. I'll just say I'm looking for some more drinks. There we go. Let's say that.
Sure, yeah, that'll work.
Good. Or depends. She knows you're a deputy.
Mhm.
Depends on how you guys want to play it. How you guys want to play it.
I'd rather have a conversation with her first. Before
Alone?
Sure.
You say you want to have the conversation alone. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, got it.
You don't have to necessarily pull a subterfuge unless you're trying to gain something from it. I'm trying to gain. What do you guys want? Tell me what you want.
He just wants his
I'd
backup
like to have. I just need him as backup in case shit goes sideways.
So what do you want?
just to kind of be his backup. I mean, I guess I kind of want to eavesdrop a little bit too.
That okay.
So I would probably kind of listen in as their.
So we'll make a roll for that.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Guns galore at a party worth remembering here in Black Horse, Kansas. Thank you for joining us for Of Dice and Men, The Weird West. We'll see you next time.